Hello, everybody, and welcome back. That's right, I'm in a suit today. And today, we're watching some incredibly creepy European robot shit. So let's check it out. Starting the video now.
My name is Bernd, and today, we're launching Neo. Our humanoid for the home.
Neo, the robot, Nini.
Let you live with it.
Yeah.
You just not telling me? Well, what does it do?
Like my chores. I just leave and I come back and they're all done.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I don't believe it yet. That thing is really, really creepy. It looks exactly like a person wearing a jumpsuit. Okay, let's place bets. How long before one of these things kills somebody? I'm going to say before 2030, one of these robots, because there's going to be a bunch of companies that make robots like this. One of these companies their robot is going to kill somebody. It's going to be an accident. The robot's going to think that it's like changing a lock and it's disemboweling somebody with a screwdriver. But... oh man, this is nuts. And this is $20,000, by the way. So we're already at the point where if you're rich enough, you can have an army of robots. I think a couple years ago, they had the little dog, the Boston Dynamics one. And I think that was $6,000 or $7,000. And then I thought back to an interview with Jeff Bezos where he said he's liquidating $1 billion worth of Amazon stock a year. And then I did the calculation, and I'm like, oh, he can buy this many killer robots per year. Oh my God. There is going to be some sick, twisted shit going down with these robots, man. Because am I right to think that what this is, it's mimicking his motions? Hear me out, okay? All right? Lesbians? Or long-distance relationships? Suddenly, hey, VR goggles, piloting a robot? All right, enough happiness.
What is Neo a reality?
Bornich.
Personally,
Burnt Bornich.
This started when I was like 10 years old. I grew up reading these beautiful books and watching these beautiful sci-fi movies where the future was all about how we as humans, we really focus on the things that matter to us. Rosie the robot would be ensuring family had time, or Data would help humanity explore the galaxy. And I really hope that when you get your Neo now, we can help give you back some of that time so you can really spend it on what you feel is very meaningful to you.
Ain't no sunshine when
close, man. We are so close. I'm telling you, everybody's gonna be fucking robots so soon. Everybody needs to have a serious conversation with their significant other right now. You need to sit down, your wife or girlfriend, and you need to say, look, woman, I'm going to have a harem of robots. And you need to be okay with it. Don't be getting all insecure. You're human. They're robots. But I'm going to need at least a half a dozen. People are going to be fucking this thing day one. Day one, somebody's going to cut this thing open and put a fleshlight in it. I really don't like its face. It's got a very punchable face.
And designed to transform your life at home.
So,
Neo is a humanoid
Interesting. I wonder how many people will be choosing a particular color for their robot slaves. I wonder.
companion designed to transform your life at home. It combines AI and advanced hardware to help with daily chores and bring intelligence into your everyday life.
I don't believe it. Until I see some unedited footage, until I see some real world stuff, I need like a time lapse of this thing cleaning a house with a busy family. Mother, father, 3 to 5 children, navigating staircases, navigating pets, and the family needs, staying out of the way. When I see that, I'll believe it.
Neo was engineered from the ground up for safety. Its tendon-driven body is quiet and lightweight. Its low-energy motions make it uniquely safe for you and your home. But safe doesn't mean limited. Neo
Max noise 22 decibels. I don't know what the hell that means. I don't know what. I think a gunshot is like 100 decibels, something like that. Soft body. How soft? Soft enough. Battery life 4 hours. That's not long enough. But then again, I'm sure it's 66 pounds. That's actually really impressive. That's really light. I thought it was going to be more like 140. Wow. I have no frame of reference for 22 DOF, dexterity index of some kind. Of course, NVIDIA is involved because NVIDIA owns the world now, apparently. It can lift 150. It can lift more than double its body weight. It's stronger than I am based on its strength to weight ratio. Wow. Wait, lift versus carry. That's interesting. So lift probably means not taking any steps. 55 pounds is actually picking it up and walking around. Microphones, I wonder if they're high quality. Speakers, obviously, unfortunately, this immediately becomes spyware. If you put one of these in your home, is a guarantee that at the very bare minimum, the American government and the Chinese government are watching and listening to everything you say. But to be fair, we all have a phone in our pocket, so they're doing that already. Fisheye cameras, okay.
Neo's hardware comes packed with features like human-level dexterity. Comes with a machine. Also worked really hard to make Neo's design friendly and comfortable to be around.
Yeah.
Each Neo comes with a machine-washable knit suit,
Oh, that's
a
nice.
head, and shoes that you can customize to fit your style.
That's nice that it's washable. I hadn't considered that because it's going to get dirty working around the house, so you need to be able to undress it and, bathe it, sponge bath. I don't like this design. I don't think that's friendly. I think that that's creepy. That looks like a torture mask. It looks like something you'd do to somebody that you're trying to break their spirit. You'd put them in like a sock. I would prefer if our robots didn't look like humans. They can be humanoid, and I think a really big step in that direction would be stop making robots with heads. Why are we putting heads on robots? They don't need a head. Imagine if this was just pistons and cylinders and gears with no head. Legs, arms, vaguely humanoid. But this thing is trying to be, you see, there's going to be a line that we need to draw in the sand. This thing wants to be part of the family. And I don't think that that's acceptable. Now, look, we can anthropomorphize anything. Humans are incredible at that. I can fucking anthropomorphize these pliers. But, my plier friend. But, I think it's probably a very dark road to go down to start treating this thing like it's anything other than a machine.
Also worked really hard to make Neo's design friendly and comfortable to be around. Each Neo comes with a machine-washable knit suit, a head, and shoes that you can customize to fit your style. As for using your Neo, we made the experience simple. Out of the box, the core of your experience is fully autonomous.
Whoa, why is the box like a sketchy
Neo, we made the experience simple.
Alien hatch right here? It's like an egg from the Alien franchise.
Out of the box, the core of your experience is fully autonomous. The chores feature lets you schedule a time for your Neo to do all of your chores so you can come back to a cleaner home every day.
I don't believe you.
With the AI companion feature, you can talk to your Neo to get assistance with anything from a hard question to a household task. With Neo's Autonomy, you can get access to all of its latest AI features to get help with tasks on demand. And the Neo app lets you interact with your Neo from anywhere. But all you have to do to get started is turn on your Neo and introduce yourself.
I just don't believe it. I just don't believe that it is capable of doing what they say completely autonomously. I feel like it's going to need help from
Hey, I'm
the
Neo.
owner.
I'm here to help around the house. What's your name?
Harry.
Nice to meet you, Harry. When you have a question or want something done, just let me know.
This company needs to offer additional lines of really gigantic and really small ones. Imagine if they sold the exact same thing, but it was 9 feet tall. And you know, the excuse is that I need something to trim my trees. But also, how awesome would that be? 9 feet tall and super strong. Chores. I don't know, man. I just don't believe it. I just don't trust it.
We built the chores feature to give you your time back. You give your Neo a list of chores, you schedule a time that you want them done so that you can focus on what matters to you while your Neo does the rest. You can schedule chores by either talking to your Neo or using the app. The way it works is you schedule a time that works best for you, and then you create a list of chores. Whether it's something more specific, like watering the plants on Tuesdays, or something more general,
Yeah,
a
that's
list
the
of chores in the app.
enshittification
Whether it's something more specific, is you schedule a
of
time
the
that works.
world. Look at this. You get to schedule the time, morning, afternoon, night. You don't get to pick an actual time, just a vague part of the day. This is the enshittification. This is the retardification of society. There's just the implicit assumption that the user is like a 85 IQ.
It's best for you. And then you create a list of chores. Whether it's something more specific, like watering the plants on Tuesdays, or something more general, like tidying the house.
I don't believe you.
Neo will
No, no.
more specific, like watering the plants on Tuesdays.
Horse apples.
Or something more general.
That
like
to that, I don't believe you. I need to see the robot do it.
tidying the house. Your Neo will get it done at the scheduled time. If there are any chores that your Neo hasn't learned how to do autonomously, you can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention.
No. Okay, first of all, expert from 1X is definitely a guy in Pakistan. Absolutely a guy in Pakistan, and he's absolutely jerking off to your family pictures. He's absolutely rummaging through your drawers when you're not home. Holy shit, what an outrageous invasion of privacy. And I said that 5 minutes ago. There's no other direction that this can go. This technology almost has to be open source in order for it to ever not be evil. Somebody needs to come out with a robotic solution like this where you can 3D print all of the non-mechanical parts. You can order the mechanical parts because they're like really generic. And then you can download your own OpenAI, or not from the company OpenAI, I mean like open source AI, like DeepSeek or something like that. You can use that onto your robot. Unless the robot is 100% in-house, open source, disconnected from the world, I would never trust it. The idea that like it can't fold the laundry properly, so some dude from God knows where is now piloting a robot in my home is a lunatic level of risk. I said it's going to be 2030 by the time one of these robots kills somebody. It's going to be way sooner. If you have some random dude piloting a robot, and again, that dude is probably not even from this country. Wow. We're about to see some robot crime.
Complete any task.
Look, I can believe that it can pick up that sweatshirt and put it on the hook. What I can't believe is that it can deduce, based on its own intelligence, that not only is that piece of fabric on the chair a sweatshirt, but that these hooks by the door are the appropriate place to put a sweatshirt. There's like a million circumstantial variables here that it couldn't possibly know unless it either had human level intelligence, which it definitely doesn't, or the user The people who own the home have to explicitly tell it, hang the sweatshirt here.
Anytime you're away from home and you want to see what your Neo's up to, you can open the app and see
Oh my!
directly
It's
from
only
Neo.
a matter of time before some overworked businessman opens his Neo on his phone and it's banging his wife. And he's gonna be like, "No, Neo, my best friend, my robot friend, how could you do this to me?" And he's like, "My AI, it told me to do this. This is how I help you."
Point of view.
I'm not allowed to say no to a human. Bro, you're 5'6". You can't even reach. You can't even reach those shelves. The shelf right above, you can't reach the second shelf. You can barely reach this one. What? Okay, I stand corrected. He can just barely reach the second shelf. Oh, there you go. Okay. So the 4-hour battery life's not that bad then. Man, as soon as these things hit the market, people are going to crack them and they're going to be evil. That little white light on the side is going to be red. Some dude's going to put like a mortar in its chest, replace its arms with chainsaws.
I can't seem to find my glasses. Is this paprika?
No, that's cayenne pepper. Also, your glasses are on your shirt.
Dumb idiot.
Could I use this in my chili?
They're both made from chili peppers, and you could put cayenne in your chili, but it is much spicier.
Neo is a speech-enabled AI companion made for any kind of conversation. Where other AI assistants are confined to your phone or computer, Neo lives with you in your physical space and has the ability to see, hear, and remember things about your surrounding environment to provide you with uniquely helpful assistance.
Now, it says that it's AI enabled. I have to imagine that requires constant connection to the internet because it's using a cloud-based LLM service. Because there's a 0% chance that this humanoid actually has the hardware necessary to run a competent and useful real-time LLM. Unless you're willing to wait 5 minutes for a response to the difference between paprika and cayenne pepper.
Example, it can suggest what to cook based on what you have in the fridge, remember your progress while teaching you a new language, and even give you interior design advice. The gestures and the light rings express Neo's intentions. Its audio intelligence can also pick up on whether you are addressing it or someone else in the room to decide if it should respond or not. As you might expect from a home robot, talking to Neo with natural language is the primary user interface for all of Neo's functionality, including autonomy. Your Neo comes with Redwood AI, enabling it to do basic household tasks autonomously.
Doubt it.
Yeah. No, for sure. Okay, 1 sec. All right. Yeah. Hey, Neo! Can you get the door, please?
There's such an opportunity right now for an indie filmmaker to buy one of these Neobots and to create like a disaster movie where the bot saves the family. You know, there's a great earthquake or something like that, and the bot's like lifting debris off of the children. The bot's like shielding them from fire. The bot's like, save yourselves! I love you, family.
Neo's autonomy works by taking requests like,
Hey Neo, can you take this cup to the sink for me?
and breaking it down into simple steps, such as walking to the person,
Hey, Neo, commit a hate crime for me. Hey, Neo, overthrow the American government for me, real quick. It's Tuesday. Have that done by Thursday, please. Hey, Neo.
the cup, and then walking the cup to the kitchen, and then putting it away. Neo's autonomy improves with diverse data and real-world experience. As Neo does more chores, you'll receive updates to your Redwood model that increase the complexity of tasks that Neo can handle, such as finding your keys and wallet, or doing a full laundry cycle end-to-end.
Okay, to be fair, if this works the way that a Tesla works, where it's one giant network and all the Teslas learn from each other. So if a Tesla in Australia has some brand new experience that the network's never encountered before, and it learns something new, it uploads that to the network, and then that updates to all Teslas in the world. If Neo is working the same way, then undeniably, on a long enough timeline, this will be able to do literally anything that needs to be done in the household. But just like a lot of Teslas had to crash in order for them to get that data and to learn those lessons, these Neos are going to need to be pretty fucking stupid for a long time. For at least years. It's 2025. I would be shocked if these things are sincerely competent. I mean, especially compared to the price. For $20,000, I mean, you can hire a person to help you around the house, to do your laundry, to cook, to clean, for $30 an hour. Probably less if you want somebody who's maybe not as legitimate or trustworthy. You could probably get it for $15 an hour. And so if you're comparing that to the initial cost of Neo being $20,000, and if you're only hiring that person for a few hours a week, suddenly you're like, well, I could hire this person for 5 or 10 years before justifying Neo. So why wouldn't I? Especially since waiting, that's the thing about these self-learning systems like a Tesla. I want a Tesla, but it's similar to smartphones. The longer I wait, the higher quality it will be. And the same thing with Neo. Why would I buy one now when I know that any problems that it has, it's working out with its customer base now? Why wouldn't I buy it 3 or 5 years from now when it's 100 times more effective and it's probably cheaper? Though, as far as social media goes, if you got 20 grand burning a hole in your pocket, this is real virality. If you can buy one or even better, multiple of these things, because you know Mr. Beast has probably already ordered 100 of these things. He's already thinking of 100 videos to do where these machines are used in all sorts of ungodly ways. Unspeakable things. Hunger Games. There's going to be a lot. It's going to be a whole new genre of social media videos, is influencers and their robot. To be fair, though, if I had a robot that did my laundry...
Eventually, Neo will become fully autonomous.
I mean, I get paid decently well at my work. And so doing laundry for 4 hours a week or 5 hours a week, whatever it takes me to do laundry generally, having a robot do that would be a tremendous help. Now, it's not worth $20,000. But if this robot in a couple of years was $4,000, I would definitely buy one.
Capable of helping you with anything around the house.
God, I hate its face.
The Neo you get today will only get better.
Yes, it will.
And as we keep shipping features, it'll be more and more useful in your everyday life. Now, the journey there is not going to be perfect.
No, of course not.
And we're not going to pretend it's going to be. But
it's going to make loads of mistakes. Everybody check this out, Neo the home robot. I think this ad came out months ago. I don't know why I'm just seeing it now. But check this out and let me know in the comment section what you think. And everybody subscribe and like the video. The channel needs more subscribers. A tiny percentage of people who watch are actually subscribed. And buy my book, Seeking Squalor, Toilet Umbrellas and Champagne Chandeliers. Buy it on Amazon. Best way to support me. I have all these tailored suits from China, and I just don't wear them. I mean, partially because it's Texas and it's 100 fucking degrees outside. It's in the middle of November and it was 86 degrees today, which is awesome. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I cranked my air conditioning because I was planning on putting on a nice jacket. But look at this. This is these Chinese suits are gorgeous. Gorgeous. If you ever go to Asia or Southeast Asia, I hear in Vietnam you can get the same kind of deal. You know, buy a 3-piece suit for $50, $75. Beautiful suits. Anyway, that's all for today. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff down below. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.